Hi, this is Adam. This is another Eye on North Carolina blog. We are here in Kure Beach, North Carolina at Fort Fisher. In 1865, this is one of the last supply lines for the Confederates. So this was a very key location in the Civil War. I'm here with Assistant Site Manager John, who's going to tell us more about all the history with the fort. So I'm here with John, who's going to tell us more about Fort Fisher.
Hi, Fort Fisher was the largest land-sea operation from the Civil War. You had the largest amphibious operation that the United States government ever undertook until World War II. You had the largest naval bombardment that happened during the Civil War, and this was here at Fort Fisher. What we have left here today is only about 10% of the fort, and that is due to the erosion of the beach, which was what the fort was here to protect. And also various other things such as the United States Army coming through in 1940. Now, in 1940 they actually came through and made this an anti-aircraft training facility, and part of the fort was destroyed so they could put up an air base and also ammunition bunkers. Talk about the second battle that happened here, which was one of the largest key battles of the Civil War that most people have never heard about. 8,000 Federal troops were against 1,900 Confederate troops for the fighting to try to close the port of Wilmington. By August of 1863, the port of Wilmington was the only port really available to the Confederacy and the capital at Richmond. When blockade runners would come in here, they would drop off their supplies to the train system in Wilmington, and that would head north to Richmond, where Lee's troops would actually get their supplies. So Fort Fisher really controlled the economics and the transportation of supplies from overseas into the Confederacy.
So once this location was taken over by the Union, it was basically over.
Right. Once this fort actually is taken by the Union forces, there's about 100 days before all Confederate forces east of the Appalachian Mountains have actually surrendered. Basically, nearly 90 days after this fort falls, Lee surrenders his troops in Appomattox. A week after that, Lincoln is shot and killed. And then 2 weeks after that, General Johnston surrenders the Confederate troops to General Sherman in Durham, North Carolina.
Wow.
Bringing the war on this side of the Appalachians to an end. For the 32-pounder up on the battery, it is actually an 8-pound charge. We cut our charges in half just for parade ground, blank rounds. When we fire 4 pounds out of that gun, you can hear it with the weather right, you can hear it up in Carolina Beach.
So I'd like to thank John for giving us a tour and description of Fort Fisher. You guys have to come out here. A lot of history, and this was a very important location in the Civil War. And this is another Eye on North Carolina blog, and we'll see you all soon.